Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So it's good to have a cup of tea. I got some friends mentioning that I love your tea and magazine video, so I will do a tea and magazine video. So this is, I think this is Anji Bai Cha white tea. I forgot what the name of the tea, but it does not disturb a little bit of my enjoyment of this tea, right? The name is just a name. Okay, I will lower the camera. Oh, there is something not so clean. I don't like to see it. I do not like to see it. Should be even lower. 1 minute. Give me 1. Okay, I hope you can see it a little bit better. Let's see. One of the legs is too short. Don't be too short. Okay, that should be good. So, so recently I have done quite some mathematics video. I'm sorry this if this this annoys you, but it should not be, right? Because you always have the choice to watch or not to watch. Okay, so that's a white tea, beautiful white tea. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your shake your shake. Okay, so now we go to our magazine. I will blah 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 and enjoy our magazine. Lower my camera so that you will not see too many things that is pretty messy here. Look, are you seeing the address? I don't think so. If you do see, I will put it away. Okay, time for the magazine. This is a beautiful magazine. The catalog is always pretty. It's better than modern art exhibition. So this one is Sunset magazine. Oh, look at this. This is quite beautiful, this picture. Are we in the right zone? me see. I cannot see my screen because this camera is broken. A lot of you have already known that I have a broken camera. So this is the broken camera. Okay, let me fix the leg. Okay, Avi, do you see my hand here? I think you can see. And this hand here. Okay, I am at maximum already. Okay, let's just do it here. So the magazine. So apart from doing mathematics, I watch magazines. I do not read, I watch. Sorry. That's a pretty plate. And unfortunately, this magazine, the paper is quite old. The color of the paper, it looks quite worn out. Oh, these some of these simple drawings. Wow, this is so pretty. Gosh. Everything is so good. It just, I don't know. This is good. I like this. Sea World. Presage Leteroy from Triptych. By the sea. Where is it? Vancouver. Vancouver, beautiful Vancouver. Ultimate hookah. And this is a cruise ship. I do not know. I have hard time to appreciate cruise, no matter it's a Queen Mary or Queen Haiying. It just c'est pas facile. Two for the road. That is so cool. This is Yosemite. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at the color. Through the mist above. Illinois Gorge. Oh, this is quite Alaska played cool. This is pretty. December is Turkey. What is this about? Living in the West. A cowboy, so cool. Surfing celebration. Uptown Oakland. Oh wow! So I read about this this magazine I got last week, and I went through it. And found this place, Uptown Oakland. It's so interesting. And I have been to Oakland, Temescal, Timmy. Let me see what is the name of that particular place. Timmy. Okay. Anyway, Auckland. There are new fancy things, and it's really very, very, very worthy to make a trip to go to Auckland. Shanja Cerrito Contemporary. Okay. And there are these galleries so that you can stand there straight and looks as if you are appreciating art, and you can go to eat a lot of food and make yourself heavy and then regret. And you can walk on the street because it's quite an interesting scene. What is this? A cheat sheet. This is somewhere. This is Spanish Revolution. Spanish Revolution. Swimming pool at home. When we lived in Australia, we rented a house with a swimming pool. It is good, but there is just so much work in maintaining a swimming pool, and it's actually very environmental unfriendly. You put a lot of chemical, and it spends a lot of water. So I'm quite against of a house with a swimming pool. If I leave a house, I definitely will not have designed a swimming pool. It's kind of useless to say, because I don't think in my life I will have the chance to leave a house with a swimming pool through my own income. That is not a possible thing. Anyway, my point is that you go to public swimming pool, and I see now there are a lot of apartments and the living quarter, living small community, and then there is a community swimming pool, a community gym. I don't know if there is community living room, entertainment room, and that is a very good idea actually. So that I think it's a smarter use of the public resource, of our nature resource. One person use swimming pool, or one family use swimming pool, you spend the same energy to maintain it. But if you have the whole building, hundreds of people share the swimming pool, and you have a dedicated job for that particular job for maintaining the swimming pool, and you can get people enjoy it. There are always a majority of people are lazy. This is just the fact. If you have 100 people living in an apartment, 99 people are lazy and they will not use the swimming pool, and end up only a few people use the swimming pool. But if you make it in one house have a swimming pool, the same theory applies. 99% of the time you are lazy, you do not go to swimming pool and let it idle. So anyway, swimming pool is something that is not environmental friendly. Anyway, that's a quite interesting design, and it's simple and clean and not too many things. I like when there is not too many things. And because it's simple, so it can choose. So this place can be put in different patterns to enlighten the design, make it interesting. For example, this one, there is almost nothing. This house is not lived by people because it's just too clean. If there are people live here, there must be a place to put books. There must be a place to put cups and pen and pencils. Who can live in a house there is no place to put book, paper and pencil? That is for people who do not read, right? And okay, and this one is it's very, very, very beautiful life, and it's just a little bit too beautiful to be real. And another thing I find in all these magazines, they are just they are the pictures made. They choose to live in the countryside. Yeah. No. That is very pretty, this green color. And sometimes I like different color, have a lot of color. All these colors make a harmonious union together. And sometimes there is only one color, but the shade and tune and hue and color contrast make this picture very, very colorful. Colorful in the sense is very harmonious, and colorful in the sense that is very soft and it's very comforting. There is not too much conflict. If there is red and green and blue, all these colors, everyone is fighting to get dominance, and this one is not. Everything is under the same color tone of green. It's very, very comforting and very, very, see, do. Same thing here. Beautiful color, and it's very natural. Lavender, some very pale purple color, no loud color. They didn't plant anything for the sake of planting something. They plant things for a use. They plant fruit for eating. They plant lavender to make fragrance. So it's a good one. This is a very good one. And the water seems quite natural. I'm sure this is very well thought out and designed to make this up and down, sometimes more water, sometimes more shade, sometimes more reflection. But it's a very, very well thought out design. A tiny bit of pink color, a tiny bit of yellow color, everything just so harmonious. I love it. I love it. Yes, I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I was floating. I am singing. Ooh, look at this color. This color. So beautiful, and even contrast, it's very harmonious because the flower shape is very nature is by itself is just beautiful. There is no argument, there is no debate. Anything in nature is just beautiful. Oh, look at this, all this color, but it's a beautiful color. It's a very well thought of design. Ah, yeah, meet the neighbor. So this is let opposite meet the neighbors, orange color, so almost all in the same color tone. And this is select. And this is select with a lot of color. A little bit too much, don't you agree? Ooh, this one is this mauve, this digital magenta and purple, burgundy flavor fireworks. She's so lovely. I love to see people laugh, and this picture is just so lovely. She looks so lovely and natural and not pretentious. She looks very lovely. And the loveliness of this person and this person, the two of them are very different, but they all have their own unique character. I like picture with characters. They are real people. They are not fashion models. I think they are not fashion models. They do not make a living by posing in front of the picture. And they have their own life, their own interests, their own style, and their own personality and character, and they are making their best to take a picture, to make a pose, and that is very, very natural. Love it. And this red really pop up out of all these greens. Beautiful color. This table design also very beautiful. Nature is always beautiful. Nature is always beautiful. These are people that are happy and having a good time. I just want to have a good time. Oh, this must be very spicy. Not sure if I can handle that. I like this. This looks vegetarian. Oh, shrimp cocktail. And I will not have this piece of onion, but it adds up. This little purple color, pop up the color. I love it. This is good, but it's not as good as it looks when you eat it. The tomato has skin, and the tomato with skin is not the most pleasant thing to eat. Could be pleasant, but not the most pleasant. Plantain, that's a beautiful color. Unfortunately, this picture is a little bit too artsy, and I cannot see what is behind it. Unfortunately. This one I can see. This is a courgette. What are they doing here? I kind of cannot understand. Courgette, eating raw. You may feel delicious at the beginning, but your stomach will not agree with you at the end of the day. Oh, mango and cheese maybe. That's a very good one. And this is also a very good one. That looks good. That looks good. Good, good, good. Some fresh farm cheese and basil leaf but the basil leaf looks a little bit too many. That might be too strong. Another thing is to cut it or blend it small. It's better to cut it small. Anything with your handwork to cut will have better flavor. And then marinate this little cheese ball in the olive oil and basil leaf sauce. Then at the very last, put it on. That looks very pretty. Look at this. Beautiful color. Lovely. I don't care. Pomegranate. Oh. I hope some friends who does not like meat will not see it. I hope you do not see it because it might be against your moral value to eat meat. That looks quite good. Thin but not dried and hard. Esa, papachito, little bean. Okay, we are done with it. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, sweetheart.